Dude, a shark with a skullet that sells furniture? I like it already.
Well, I didn't mean an actual shark, but sure, that would work.
Media Corp for $1.99 on streamlabs.com/Golf City says this show is entirely too colorful. Be bland. Maybe you'll get $1,000. Media Corp. You know, Media Corp, I gotta tell you, here's something real quick if I possibly can. I hate to use this phrase most of the time. I don't typically like to tell people they should put their money where their mouth is. But, I could use my fucking superior ghost powers to remove all color from this show. Phil, look at this right here.
Oh, shit.
You just got to bring it down. You just got to concentrate. You got to concentrate and you can bring it on down. Way down.
We have to talk like this.
That's right.
Gee.
It's going to be a totally calm show.
Welcome to the Fright Power Hour.
That's right.
My name's Phil Gilmore, and I'm joined by your host, Ghastly Dope. Ghastly?
That's correct. I'm Ghastly Dope, and this is another episode of the Fright Power Hour. Thank you very much for being here.
I would say I'm having a good time, but that would be too much. But it's not a bad time either.
Well,
it's
you
just
don't want to...
kind of a time.
You don't want to overextend yourself, Phil.
That's true. I kind of feel like maybe this is just the place to be. No more, no less.
You know, on today's show, we have little to no plan. We wouldn't want to. What we don't want to do is overexcite.
That's right.
The people that are in the audience today. No, we don't want to do that.
No, we're keeping things low.
We don't.
We're not.
I'm trying so hard. The thing can see me if I smile too. It'll put it on screen. I'm trying so hard right now. And guys, if you were overstimulated, you may find yourself wanting to do something enjoyable. Maybe have some fun in your life, and take it from me, the fleeting thrill of enjoying your day-to-day life is nothing in comparison to the stoic steadiness that you could be having. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring all distractions.
For all
that makes me get a little too excited.
Yeah, those are, things like customized Streamlabs notifications that interact with the show in a variety of ways are far too exciting for a show like the Fright Power Hour. This is, and you know this already, friend Philip.
Whoa. Don't yell at me. Just bring it down.
I'm sorry. I apologize if my microaggression was too much.
Yeah, violent, very violent. Yeah.
We got to bring it way down.
It's okay. I'll think of a light breeze, maybe the loplolly pines of Augusta. Right. I'll bring it back down.
Now you want to make sure you stay calm. You don't want to think about anything too exciting like a babbling brook. That could throw you into
too much motion.
A tailspin of elevated heartbeat and endorphins rushing to your brain. I cannot recommend against attempting to have fun any more strongly than we're doing here on today's show, Phil.
I am certainly having a time, G. Just a time.
Indeed. And like all good, boring public radio, I'd like to take a moment to remind you that quality programming such as this is brought to you in part by viewers like you. And while we do not look to excite or entertain, we do want to bring you information with no punchlines. This is a purely informative show, Phil.
I think G, I feel as though and I know I'm getting a little bit, I'm getting a little excited here, but I feel as though a punchline would just be a little too much.
It's
Too much
gauche. It would
Too
be a
much for
little
me to
gauche.
handle. You know, yeah.
It would be a little gauche for us to do
To keep
something
things
like that.
e-
I don't.
even keel. You know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wanna try to remain steady, and it's obvious to me that the people that watch this show, you know, certainly there are some who would choose to attempt to distract us. There is nothing that could distract me with something as important as this show, and you know, it's become obvious to me over the years that the people that watch this show, they do so because this is a very serious broadcast, Phil. We talk about very serious issues. We talk about them in a way that is informative without being editorialized. We make sure that people do not find themselves in a situation where they are excited beyond the minimum use required to keep their central nervous system alive. I don't hear that. I definitely don't hear that.
Don't hear what?
Exactly right, sir. Nothing
All
can
I
break my
know
concentration.
Is that keeping calm and making sure that everything is nice and level, even, medium.
Right.
You know, making sure you're taking deep breaths in and out to keep that heart rate down.
Down.
And just
Yeah,
to
that's
keep,
right.
$1.
keep your feelings, in check. You don't want to get too emotional. You know,
No.
you just want to stay nice and even.
Right,
keel.
that's accurate.
Yeah.
That is definitely accurate because, you know, what we don't want is a crowd that's excited to see this show. Can you imagine wanting to consume media because it excites you to do so? That certainly is not the type of programming we attempt to provide here at Gulf City. We would hate to be too entertaining.
Absolutely not. That's you know, we want to make sure that everybody has
Are you ready for
time
suffering? If the
in
answer
which
is
that
yes,
can
then
exist.
you're ready for Captain
but
Freedom's workout.
not get overly excited. We don't want to bring them down, but we don't want to bring them up. You know?
Well, and you know, our friend and neighbor, Colt of Krill, says this is comedy copper. And I would say that is accurate. You know, it's some very light comedy that is not strenuous. You know, it doesn't suddenly play loud sounds. There aren't any bright flashing colors. Cover is a reminder of the middle we're shooting for by doing a show like this, Phil. And I congratulate you on all your success in the live performance arena that you've been able to achieve by week after week doing a 100% serious and calm show such as the Fright Power Hour, sir. That's all I'm
I
saying.
feel as though if it wouldn't cause too much of a stir or a ruckus,
Right, yeah.
I might slam my hands together repeatedly in a fashion to cause sound and clap for you son of a bitch. That's what I might do.
Well, that certainly is quaint, my friend, and to engage in such a physical display that shows perhaps an appreciation for the kind of well thought out, well planned, and clearly not entertaining at all, the kind of segment we're able to create with this. It's all very impressive.
Yes, as long as you're not entertained, we're doing our job.
We're doing our job. That's right. And nothing could snap me out of this. Nothing could make me think that this is not the best
Not a
way.
single thing.
This is not the best way for this show to proceed. I feel as though in the past, maybe when we were younger, more fiery men, there was a time where we maybe would not have noticed how crucial it is to keep a show on an even keel like we're doing now.
I think it's very important to do that, G, because the show that we're putting on is for informational purposes only, and
That's correct.
we have to, in order to deliver that information free and clear of any sort of editorialism, we have to make sure that when we do it as bland as possible.
That's correct, Phil. And I would agree with you more
All
strongly.
hail Blue Whale.
But unfortunately, that shit's gotta stop. And you motherfuckers better put quacks in the chat!
I'm not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? I mean, really speak to you like man to man. I've known you for a long time, William. And I know about your penchant for spying on women.